Hello viewers, good morning and welcome to today's program. I am Mary at
the Honorable Council representing Gwarinpa Ward, Speaker Abuja Municipal Council, and the Chairman of the Speakers in the FCT Area Council.
So I want to know, can you tell us about your achievements so far?
I came to office 2016 and I was also elected in 2019, and by grace of God, this just past election, I was also elected to represent the people, which is 3 times. In 2016, I came to office. In my 100 days, we were able to empower youth and women, about 290 something, issued certificate, particularly where they learn how to do all these domestic consumptions, pomade, cream, all of these with bags where to could be used of themselves. Then we're able at that time to put some things together, things like primary health care, water, fencing of our primary schools, and providing road where road was bad. That means to tell the rehabilitation of some of our road. And in 2019, I became the speaker because I was a floor member in 2016. So when I became speaker in 2019, and we'll continue or we'll stop, where some of our community who didn't benefit from hospitals, road, and most of them have benefit today. And when I was a floor member, like Gwarinpa, my village, was not part of the where we rehabilitated road, but now they have. And if you go to Karamajigi House to be my community too, they have a road, 100% asphalt. If you go to Puway along Airport Road, you see there's an ongoing road rehabilitations. If you come to a Ijai community, by grace of God, any month from now, the contractor is resuming to give them road, and they have primary health care. The primary school has all been fenced, and we have like 19 projects in Gwarinpa where I chair as a councillor. And we have also able to empower some of our young ones who supported us from day one. Some of them have gotten job from local government authority, education board, and we have also able to empower our young ones with cash where they could start something so they can be use of themselves, and we're also be able to purchase some vehicles to give some of our friends too who participate politically, because politics is give and take, and after all, I'm not better than them. It's just opportunity, and the opportunity given to me to serve the people, and that is why we don't hide anything. If I'm getting $1 million today, that's part of my entitlement. But also I show that the 50% is gone for the people who supported me, and the remaining 50% that take care of my family, of course, so that I will be a responsible man that I'm supposed to be to my wife and my kids.
So sir, can you tell us, with all these achievements so far, has there been any challenges so far?
Yes, a lot of challenges. I start from my community, in a normal circumstances. If a new thing is happening to the people, and you find out that it is new to the people, and in every society you always see people that will be against you. So challenges has been in my community, and even the party that I'm coming from the history of Gwarinpa Ward in Abuja Municipal Council, nobody have gone for councillor 2 times. So I have done 2 times. This is my 3rd time by grace of God, and because of that, nobody have done councillor 2 times. So it's a challenge to some of the party people and some of the people who love us. Yes, they love us from the day one, but they never knew that we'll come to this extent. So it becomes a problem. Possibly some of their brother or friends have done once. They wanted to go for second time. There was not opportunity. So it becomes a problem as a party man. and the same opposition party who happened to be PDP, who's a strong opposition here, that is what I've been singing. Nobody have gone second time. Why can't you go for second time? You're going for third time. And I said that some people didn't survive some certain area at the age of 20. Does not mean that at the age of 19 I cannot survive. You have your name, I also have my name. And apart from that, as a legislator, you must face challenges, because after elected as a legislator to legislative chamber, you make laws, pass bills, and you're supposed, the bill they have passed, that is the budget, you're supposed to oversight to make sure that what was brought to you as a legislator, you make sure that it is what they're implementing. So you oversight them, to look at what they are doing. Is it in the budget that was approved or outside the budget? Now it becomes a problem, because we're asking chairman come and tell us the money that was appropriated in page 3 for you to construct a road in such an area. Now maybe because of things that was appropriated, they have gone beyond that, so it becomes a problem. So they look at you as a threat, they look at you as a police, they look at you as ICPs or EFCC. That is our duty. So there are a lot of challenges. And even some of our colleagues too, they look at you as one of the paramount person in the chamber, as a speaker. But of course it is normal, because we're born in politics, we're part of it, and we know what it is. So it has not been easy, especially when you know what you're doing. Chairman at all time will not like you. It becomes a challenges, but he want to divide the house so they can have the majority, then maybe you have the minority. So it was another challenge there, and we have been doing fine. Out of for instance, Abuja Municipal Council, out of 12 councillors we have across Abuja Municipal Council, I have 9 councillors. So you know what it is for me to maintain 9 councillors, because politics, it is what it is, but it's not for a gentleman. That is just the truth. Politics is never for a gentle person. If you are too silent, you cannot even talk to able to get some projects for your people who you are representing. So you just have to be in between. You tell people what they're supposed to know. Talk to chairman. Chairman has a need for you to do. So if there are chairmen who understand, but those who choose not to understand, so you are a threat to them. That is what I can tell you for now. For instance, if somebody is coming to me and said, I came because I have a project at hand. Now, after explanation, I know where he's going to as a politician. In the political position, let him not only think of his family. It is beyond that. Because even whatever you think you have sense, whatever thing you've done in this world, at the end, you won't go to grave with it. God in heaven will ask you that when I gave you leadership for so many years, what did you do? So these are things that politicians doesn't know. When they stay in beautiful house, they drive beautiful cars. So whatever things happening from outside, it doesn't concern them. God is awaiting for them, because a lot of questions will be asked. If they felt that they are just one senator, 2 House of Rep, I expected that this thing, they should have understanding with the 2 ministers we have, the senior minister and the junior minister, that please, whenever you're going for demolition or any cleanup per se, as you think, let us know. We'll go and look at this law, because the constitution is very clear that you cannot take unmovable property without consulting me, without me determining my compensation. Now compensation has not been paid. Why are you taking these people? You are taking their community in denied, demolishing their houses in denied for no reason, no compensation. Now I will continue to tell Nigerian people that if anybody is telling that land in Nigeria, in FCT particularly, that compensation has been paid to people of FCT, they are telling you a lie. We have been asked this question: who paid this money? Who received this money? When was this money paid? Who collected this money on behalf of the people of FCT? No answer. That we will continue to tell people that one day the government will pay dearly, because they have not compensated anybody. They still come to our community threatening us, demolishing our people's houses for no compensation, shooting out, using Nigerian government gun and shooting Nigerian other people, civilian for that matter, peaceful people for that matter. We are not afraid of anybody, but we are just waiting for time, and we'll do what we're supposed to do. Even tell you, as I am now, I'm a threat to them. I'm a threat. If any politician wants you, maybe he has seen some quality at that moment that you can be supportive to him, he will like you. But as a young man who is exposing them as a speaker, as a councillor, that all this job we're doing in terms of protecting the people, in terms of demolition, is not supposed to be my duty. It's supposed to be the duty of House of Reps and the Senator. If a Senator House, they want to demolish a Senator House now, won't we ask questions? Yes. As a senator, you ask questions. Are these people not the one that made you to be senator? Why don't you ask the same question why they are demolishing your people's house who voted for you? So I'm a threat to them because we tell them what they're supposed to know. When you even talk of empowerment, you see other people are empowering their people in other states, but the effort is a different thing. Someone cannot even point one or two of his constituency projects. That's what the problem is. Nobody is ready to serve. It's only in the time of election, somebody will bring 500 million and share. But out of the people too, the youth too are a problem. Nigerian people are a problem. We have been advising that don't collect any amount to vote for anybody, because you cannot eat a cake and have it again. So Nigerians too, they are a problem. They collect money, they will tell you that even with the road you have given us, with the promise you have given us, with the primary care you have given us, you must give us money. Now, if truly you want to serve the people, where will you have money to share? See, in my last election, even with some of these achievements I've achieved, particularly in my own village, it was a narrow escape with just 4 votes. So you can see. So we are the problem of this society. The Nigerians are the problem of themselves. Nobody have patience. They don't want to. They have a little patience where the dividends of democracy can be given to everybody. We give them social amenity, they will tell you that you must go and live for money. No wonder that's why some people are stealing. And we have some of the politicians who are also thinking, so they prefer not to even go and give you any social amenity. They prefer selling it so they can keep money on the day of election they do not bring out. That's what the people want. But we are trying to see how we can change the narration of the electorate. That no, it is beyond money. You cannot eat a cake and have it again. For instance, if you wanted to have a lot of money, this project in Gwarimpa village here costs about close to 200 million. Primary health care about 17 million, apart from the materials that's bought. Water project about 10.5 million. If I wanted to have all this money by myself, I don't know what to do it. But at the end of the day, I will have the money, but my community will remain like it was before. And God will be waiting for me in the day of judgment. So we have been it's not easy, but it's a challenging, but we'll continue to do new thing so that people can see what we are saying. It's not all about money, because if you said it is money, well, you won't have that money, you still be in the problem. And that is why they call me General Baushe. I'm a general politically. I tell people what they're supposed to know, not what they want to hear. Even that they will not like me from the beginning, but at the end of the day, I'll become their best friend because I told them what they're supposed to know. So that is it. Because I want to concentrate in my, by grace of God, in my 4 years tenure to come, that I'll be inaugurated so in by grace of God on 20th of May. Then let me concentrate. And I want to tell you that power is from God. And political is a trust. When people say, come, it means they have belief in you, they trust you. Now, if they call me to come and contest in any position, then I will. If there's a way of the sincerity in it, if there's no sincerity, I won't do it. Do you understand? Because someone cannot just come and tell me that Baushe come and contest, and I look at you, there's no sincerity, and you want me to come and labor for nothing. I won't do it. I'd rather say, okay, let's support somebody who have the capacity, who would think he can win. So I don't pick interest to contest, but people call me to come and contest. Maybe I haven't seen the kind of person I am. And if that time comes, any politician said that I should come and contest, if there's sincerity, then we'll try and see what God will do. I'm a young man of 34, 35. You can see how young I am. And I've been advising for my speech that as a young man, that you did not achieve some certain things at the age of 50 years. It is possible for somebody to achieve at the age of 20. And it's not also late that you have spent 50 years without achieving what you wanted is not also late at aged 55. These are things that I want people to know. Now, you should be the ambassador of peace. You see, when you have a peace, you have everything. You have development, you have whatever thing you're doing. And our Nigerian youth to make sure that they labor, they sacrifice, they look for what is duly for them. You see, like I've said, we have a lot of things in Nigeria. God has blessed Nigerian. For instance, if you're just a shoe shiner, these days you shine your shoe for 100 naira. If you're shining your shoe for maybe like 10 pound or 10 shoe, which is 1,000 naira. And if you calculate 1,000 times 30, which is 1 month, you see that it has 30,000 naira. It can even have more than that. Do you understand? So whatever you are involving yourself in doing in terms of want to look food for yourself, voila, you will survive because God has blessed us with a lot of different things, with a lot of good things in Nigeria. So we are advising you that there should be a peaceful ambassador. We don't have any country that is more than this. This is our country. So we cannot afford to destroy it because we might not have another one that is better than this.